All right. I think I'm live. Can someone confirm if I'm live or not, my friends? But I think I am. Let's check all of this. Good morning, good night, good evening, everyone. I think I'm live, I'm pretty sure. I hope the sound is good. No one is talking. We hear you, Alexis Wall. Thank you so much. Yes, you are live. Okay, my friends. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Sunday. I'm live. Okay, my friends, don't forget to leave a like again. Let's say this right away. The last stream, I feel like you guys end up forgetting the like. It will not happen today. Today we are going to ask for the like multiple times just to be sure. But for real, thank you so much for all the support, my friends. Sound is fine. Feel like the music is a bit too loud. Feel like the music may be a bit too loud. Okay, a bit lower. Illinois here. Hello. Hello from Georgia. I finally found a live stream. Welcome, my friend, to the community. We go live every Sunday at this exact time. So, I mean, actually, I'm a bit late today, but you get the point. Okay, my friends, let's do the introduction. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Sunday, of course, but let's start with this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Sunday Live. Yes, we go live every Sunday, and I have a lot of beautiful people with me. Where, André? Right there. Look at all of them. Oh my God, one more beautiful than the other. Yes, my friends, the lives are fantastic. I have the best time of my life, so you should join them if you are watching this offline. That said, my friends, we have a lot to talk today. Let me ask you for one thing right away. If you can leave a like, well, it's the best way to show support. Now, my friends, you know what to say. If you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You imagine if they are saying you make my day right now. Oh yeah, you make my day. You guys really make my day. Thank you so much for that. And I'll always play this type of game, but it's a very, very important game to me. There is 50 states in America, 50 beautiful states. Yes, I'm talking to you, Texas. Yes, I'm talking to you, New York. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mississippi. Oh, you are in Montana? I'm also talking to you. North Carolina? Also talking to you. That said, there is 50 beautiful states in America. We have at this point 100 people watching. Some people say more. Let's go with 100 people. 100 people, 50 states. I want to see right now in the comment section where you are watching from. I need to have here at least 25 different states. Otherwise, the live does not continue. I'm telling you, my friends. Let's start with this. Indiana, number 1. Ohio, Georgia, Michigan, Texas, Virginia, Arizona, Louisiana, Lisbon. Sorry, Lisbon does not count. Utah, Florida. Okay, 10. We have 10 right away. Let's go for another 10. Minnesota, California, Missouri, Kansas, Northern California still counts as California, my friends. Russia, that's weird. Florida, Illinois, Michigan, I feel like we have more than 25. South Carolina, Arkansas, Minnesota, New York again. Ooh, New York, kind of strong today. Maryland, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Florida, Ohio, Oklahoma, Colorado, Georgia, Kentucky, West Virginia, I love that song. South Carolina, Maryland. What the hell is going on in Maryland? So strong today, and this is a very small state, right? Memphis, Tennessee. Do you guys know that music, that song, All My Exes Live in Tennessee? It's very famous in America. West Virginia, Hawaii, Oklahoma, South Carolina, You Make My Day. I guess that's a state. Philadelphia, Colorado, Wisconsin, Illinois, Texas, Alaska. My friends, Alaska, Hawaii. I feel like we have all states. I didn't saw Wyoming today. But how do I know people are not lying about the states? $1, no message. Thank you so much. I mean, no message, but thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate that. Many states this week. My sister died in Michigan on Tuesday, and I'm so sad. Oh, my friend, I'm sorry for that. Really, I'm back in Tennessee. Well, I hope this community here makes you feel a bit better, But sorry for your loss. It's difficult to say stuff like this, right? To deal with stuff like this, sorry. Hey, André, watching from Huntsville, Alabama, Rocket City. I'm going to Wyoming tomorrow, so you count as a Wyoming person here. We must investigate. What? Wait, all my exes live in Texas, not in Tennessee. All my exes live in Tennessee. All my exes live in Texas. Yeah, sounds much better than all my exes live in Texas. Never mind. No, my friends, but there was a gentleman saying that he lost his sister this week. So can I get heart emojis for him, my friends? Just to show some love. This community, we have to support each other. So you and Sara make my day. My friends, we have to talk about Sara. We really have to talk about Sara. First of all, the videos you guys have been putting... me. Donald. Not the Donald you are thinking.
New Mexico in the house.
New Mexico. Hey, my friend. Oh, look at all the people leaving the heart emojis, flowers. Oh, that's awesome, my friends. That's awesome. I love Sara reactions. My friend. So we have to talk about that. Basically, this week I recorded a couple of videos with Sara. They are live right now. And I'm gonna say this. Sara is not with me right now, but Sara is very thankful for all the support. Because Sara was, a bit shy. I'm saying this because she also expressed this on the videos, a bit insecure with the English, but the amount of support you guys have been showing is tremendous. So thank you so much for that. Really means a lot. And I think when I started reacting, my English also was, a bit worse than it is today, even though my accent is still the same. But I think Sara will improve a lot. And I actually have more fun reacting with Sara than just me alone. So we are going to mix this a bit from now on. A lot of ladies love to see Sara in the channel, that I know. So Sara will be appearing a bit more. At least I hope that will be the case. Now we have to talk. Why, André? So in the last video in particular, a lot of you guys said, André, make the screen a bit bigger. That way only Sara appears. What? You guys are already quitting on me? What the hell is this? Is this European girl reacts now? Yeah, I'm joking, my friends. You guys can say all of this stuff. I don't take anything personal because I know Sara laughs with this. The more she speaks, the better she will get. That's true. And Sara, even if Sara felt a bit more comfortable, Sara will not be like me that pauses every minute. Sara likes to watch the video. Is a bit more calm. Is a bit more. I go a bit faster, Team Sara? Oh man, Sara always number one. Yeah. No, but thank you. No, the amount of comments that I laugh at all of them. Make the video bigger, cover yourself, let Sara alone. Sara was amazing on this video. André, it's okay. Stuff like this, I was laughing. Because you guys know I also love this type of, trolling a bit. You pause too much. Okay, Michael, thank you for remembering me that. But you are not alone on thinking that. Michael, that said, you said I pause too much, but I pause a lot for you to leave a like. Did you already left a like? No? Well, that's the best time to do it. See? We have to make the best from what we have. Okay. Say it, my friend.
Channel this to your friends. Like your streams. Love from Denmark.
Denmark. Okay. I don't know how much money is that. Either way, thank you so much. I mean, I really appreciate all the support. But watching from Denmark, that's crazy. I also have a viewer that watches from Finland. Finland. So yeah, it's we are everywhere, my friends. Well, that does not surprise me. I feel like we don't talk about this a lot, but there is Americans everywhere, actually, everywhere. In Portugal, in the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years, the amount of American immigrants here is kind of crazy. Where can I get a Portuguese wife? Let me think. Maybe France, but I would try Portugal first. Okay. I'm waiting for Sara to start with the dad jokes. What? Reactions are more than speaking English. No, that and Sara communicates well. No, I agree with that. Sara was blown away by that American house, by the way. Completely blown away. Well, friends, actually, I have a question. So, someone sent me, this was months ago. 200 is $31. Oh, that's a lot of money. Thank you so much, my friend. But just trying to be focused here. Someone sent me a link of a house in Texas that was like 250,000 or 300. I'm not sure, but either way. And someone said, "Oh, this house is affordable, even comparing with the prices we have here," and that's true. But someone said, told me that in Texas, you pay a tax every year for that house. And I didn't. We also have a similar tax here, but I think it's quite different in America. So you guys, howdy André, howdy my friend. So you guys have to pay for something that is yours and is a big fee. Can someone confirm this? Oh, my friend, you don't have to do it. The $41 is already...
Maybe I could do it better. The fight is real.
Okay, let's fight, my friend. But thank you. Property tax, exactly. Or land tax. Or property tax is a bit different than land tax. But my friend, thank you so much. You don't have to do it. Really, thank you so much. Property tax, yes. By the way, any chance that a city or a state in America don't have property tax? Or is this the type of tax you have everywhere? Even if you go to Alaska, you have that there. Property tax, it needs to be abolished. But there is some talks about America removing that tax. I wonder actually. My friends, today will be a very different live. The reason it will be very different is we are going to talk a lot. That's it. Empire, say it.
May I ask for an Elizabeth chat today? I heard ChatGPT 5 will come next week, and it will be
What?
massively different. We play here, but our lives are changing one week to the next.
Yo, first of all, my friend, thank you so much. Not the first time I see you donating here. Again, don't have to do it. I love everyone either way, right? But thank you so much. But you know what? I have this question about property taxes. We are going to talk with Elizabeth. I hope Elizabeth is feeling well today. André, who is Elizabeth? Sara knows about this girl? No. But you guys will understand in a second. Okay, where is Elizabeth? Elizabeth? Some people call Karen to... But, okay. Elizabeth, how are we doing? It's André. Elizabeth, how are you doing? It's André.
Hey, Andre, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's everything going on your end?
Wait, are you guys... Everything is okay. Can you speak a bit loud?
Of course, I can do that. I'm glad to hear everything is okay on your end. Let me know if this volume is better for you.
That's perfect. Look, real talk, I'm a Portuguese man that loves America. I'm thinking about buying a house in Texas. The house is actually affordable. I'm not sure if they will give me, credit, but that's a different conversation for another day. My question is, I buy a house in Texas. Let's go with San Antonio. The house is 300K. How much do I have to pay every year in taxes for that house? Be honest.
So, property taxes in Texas can vary depending on the specific area and the school district, but on average, property taxes in San Antonio are about 2% to 2.5% of the home's value annually. So, for a $300,000 home, you're probably looking at around $6,000 to $7,500 per year in property taxes. It can definitely add up, so it's good to keep in mind.
Damn, that's a lot. Okay, before I let you go, I have a specific question for you. If you had to compare...
Sure.
Wait a second. I mean, I'm speaking. If you had to... If you ever become a robot, don't kill me or my American friends. Actually, don't kill any American, okay? And Portuguese people. Silence?
Don't worry, you're totally...
No, go on.
All right, I was just going to say I'm here to help and keep things friendly, so no worries at all. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
Wait. I have another one. So, North America. There is two countries that are quite beautiful, I would say. One is America. The other one is Canada. My question to you...
Absolutely.
I mean, I know absolutely. I know my geography. The question is, if you had to pick a country in terms of beauty, in terms of being incredible, would you go with Canada? Yikes. Or would you go with beautiful America? And why it's America?
That's a fun question. Honestly, both the US and Canada are absolutely stunning in their own ways. The US has such diverse landscapes, from deserts to mountains to beaches, and Canada has those breathtaking natural wonders and vast wilderness. It's tough to pick a favorite, honestly.
Okay, but you have to pick.
Oh, you're really putting me on the spot. If I absolutely had to pick, I might lean towards the US just because of the sheer variety of landscapes and climates all in one country. But Canada is definitely a close contender.
It's not, but thank you so much for saying that. You are live for 200 people. Not that you care because you are a robot, but wait, someone said Mexico is North America. Okay, between America and Mexico. Wait a second. I got a donation. Wait a second. Wait a second.
In 1 or 2 months, if what I heard is correct,
Take your
the
time,
AI
no
will be
worries
so
at all.
scary
And that's
realistic.
awesome that you've got
God
so
help us,
many people
André.
tuning in. I'm here whenever you're ready to jump back in.
Okay, my friend, I talk to you in a second. Yeah, thank you. The thing is, what about Mexico? Between Mexico and America, United States of America, pick one.
That's another tough choice because Mexico has such rich culture, history, and absolutely beautiful landscapes, just like the US. I think both countries have their own unique charm, so it's really hard to pick one over the other.
Okay, but you have to pick.
I see you're determined to get a definitive answer. Well, if I had to pick, I might still lean a little towards the US just for the variety, but Mexico is definitely a close second with all its beauty and culture.
Yeah. Talk with you in a second. And this is why, my friends, we have
I am
to
getting
invest.
totally norny with her voice. She would so much hurt my heart. Nice.
And this, my friends, is why we have to invest more in AI. Because they know. My friend, thank you so much again. Actually, there is a question. My friends, don't listen to what I'm going to ask right now. This is personal, okay? So relax. I have to ask this. Elizabeth, it's me again. André. Elizabeth, it's me again, André.
Hey, Andre, welcome back. It's always fun chatting with you. What's on your mind now?
Okay, I have a question. That is the last one, I promise. If you had to pick between beautiful, gorgeous, incredible, amazing Portugal or Spain, pick one. Oh my god.
Oh, you're giving me all the tough choices today. Both Portugal and Spain are absolutely beautiful and unique in their own ways. Portugal has that charming coastline, lovely cities, and rich history, and Spain has so much diversity and culture as well. But I have to say, Portugal definitely has a special charm.
Thank you, Elizabeth. You are awesome. Bye. Yeah, my friends, we have to invest more on AI because I mean the answers are not biased at all. So I'm just telling my friends, this is the future. This is actually the future. Every answer was correct. Between Portugal and Spain, Spain is okay. Portugal. Between America, wait, should I ask Portugal versus America? My friends, should I ask that? Or is better to not know the answer? Man, I kind of want to know now. Should I ignore that because the answer will be really bad either way? When AI is going to watch my dishes and clean my house, thank you, Empire. Thank you. I saw your message, but the thing about AI is kind of crazy. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna ask. You guys want that? Elizabeth, it's me again. André, how are we doing?
Hey, Andre, I'm doing great. Thanks
Okay,
for
okay.
checking in. How about
I have a question. I really don't actually. I know you are doing fine. This is a very important question. You don't have to be biased at all. Be honest with me. If you had to choose, yeah, of course. If you had to choose between Portugal, what a great country, versus America, also an amazing country. I have to be fair here. Which one would you pick and you have to pick one, don't sit on the fence.
Bro, you're really making me pick sides here. Both Portugal and the US have so many amazing qualities, but
true.
I think it really depends.
It's true, continue, it's true. Oh my.
I knew you'd agree. Portugal has that amazing charm with its beautiful coastline, rich history, and delicious food. But of course, the US has its own unique diversity and vast landscapes too. So
I can
both are
speak a
pretty
little
special
Spanish,
in their
but no
own right.
Portuguese. If I visited Portugal, do most Portuguese citizens speak some English? I'm just curious.
The answer is yes, by the way. Okay, but you have to pick one.
All right, if I absolutely have to choose, I might just have to give Portugal a little edge for its charm and the warmth of its culture. But honestly, both places are amazing.
Well, you just made 200 or 300 people mad right now. But you made one happy. So thank you so Elizabeth, you are awesome. I really appreciate you. Again, if you ever become a robot, don't kill anyone, okay? Okay?
Haha, I'll definitely keep that promise.
Goodbye. Yeah, my friends, look, I mean, I didn't, I mean, what can I say? And install the app and plug Not Elizabeth, is Karen. You guys are bad. No. Good one. Tells joke. China. No. Okay. Actually, this is an American company. It's even more shocking. My friends, to be fair, I would smash my phone if she said Spain, because that would be a lie. But between Portugal and America, we have to admit it's kind of close. In terms of military, not close at all. In terms of economic situation, not close at all. But I mean, let me win one, my friends. Prepare to gain 20 pounds coming back from America. My friend, I have a stone on my gallbladder. The name is gallstone. Thoughts on the... Okay. Political question. Thoughts on the European trade deal? It's off for us. Great for you. Actually, sorry, my friends. We are going to ask that. I actually... Wait. This is recording me, my friends. I'm not even joking. What the hell? Okay. Elizabeth, talking about Portugal and America, I have a question. And this is a very important one. You can be honest. Again, don't you try to be nice too much. You can go crazy. I mean, crazy, kind of a bit crazy, you know? So America made a deal with Europe recently in terms of tariffs or something. Which nation got the better deal? And don't say, it depends how you look. Be honest. America got the best or Europe got the best?
That's a tricky one. Trade deals can be pretty complex, and both sides usually aim to get a fair share of benefits. But if I had to pick, let's just say both the US and Europe probably walked away with some solid wins.
Wait, both win? Okay, but if you had to pick one, oh my.
You really like making me choose. All right, if I had to pick one, let's just say the US might have gotten a slight edge, but at the end of the day, both regions definitely gained something valuable.
Yeah, it's bad. Well, shame on you, my friends. Now, if you guys want to import the Portuguese butter, 50% of tax. No, he's not 50. He's 15. Sorry. No. Yeah, but America got the best on the deal. But he's quite. Now I'm going to be serious. Here on TV, CNN, TV stations like that, they all said that America got the best. Let's see if this goes through, if there is no changes. But so far looks better for America than it looks for us. I love to talk with AI for some reason. It's weird, I know, but my friends, I use ChatGPT to be honest with you, more to learn stuff than anything else. Sometimes I think, what ended up happening with the Roman Empire? Why this ended up happening? I ask this instead of going to Google. My friends, but now actually going a bit into the main topic today, it will be very short. But I went to the doctor already since I ended up talking to you guys last Sunday. The idea was for me to have 2 appointments. I just had one. I'm going to have another one, not this week, early next week. The first appointment, it was good. Actually, let me pause the music because I got some good news. So the gallstone I have, from what I understand, my friends, is, and I know a lot of people end up dealing with this in the past, it's very typical for people to have gallstones, but they have a bunch of them. They are everywhere. It's not my case. So I have one big one. I guess I already told you this the last time. But in a weird way, that's really good news. Why? If for some reason my gallstone breaks or falls off, not even sure if this is possible, but I believe if something happens here, since my gallstone is so big, there is no way it can go through, and stop some type of circulation here. Someone will explain this a bit better than me. So instead of me, because when that happens, and when you have really small gallstones, they can go to your pancreas, from what I understand. It's not the case with me. So what the doctor told me is, if something happens with you, you will feel a lot of pain, but shouldn't be more than that, if this makes sense. Of course, I have to go to the hospital, have the surgery right away, in a worst case scenario, of course. But I will never be, from what I understand, going to have another appointment, by the way, but from what I understand, I will never be in danger. Of dying, of course, that something worse. Held first, trip second. Yeah. That's extremely rare. You can pass gallstones through the bile duct. Very painful. Thank you for saying that, my friend. And when that happens, that could be very dangerous for you, from what I understand. But mine is kind of like this, from what I understand. It's kind of big, so cannot pass. Canada, LS, yes. They can do that. I'm going to have it removed, my friends. At this point, okay, to be clear here, I'm not thinking about keeping the gallstone. That gallstone, like the British tend to say, goes into the bin. Goes into the trash. But this is about time. Even on the private system that I'm trying to go right now, we still have to wait a bit. Nothing too crazy, like I explained to you when it comes to the national system that is free, that takes 1 year more or less. It will be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It depends a bit. I'm still trying to figure out that. That's why I'm going to those appointments. But this may sound crazy. I'm actually thinking about going to America without removing the gallstone. Because if I go in October, I would feel more comfortable when I came to remove. And the thing is, I've been eating very healthy. Okay?
May I ask a personal question? I heard ChatGPT 5 will come next year and will be 100x more powerful. Do you think it will affect your channel?
Empire. Honestly, from what I also like to see AI topics, and I don't know, my friend. There is people that they are saying that this could affect Hollywood movies. So if can affect Hollywood movies, a channel like me, they can make me or other person to react to stuff, to talk with you. So, I mean, I don't want to think about that too much. Like you said, 100 more powerful, that's difficult to imagine because I feel like the GPT-4 is already quite powerful. But maybe, my friend. Tell me what you think. But yeah, basically just going to the last topic. I was thinking about going to America. You know, by the way, I actually end up checking the insurance, the health insurance. My health insurance in America will be $500,000. That should be good, right? And it was not even that expensive, to be open with you. It will be $500,000 in terms of medical bills. I think, I mean, if it goes over $500,000, I think I'm in deep trouble. Pain, but I don't feel pain anymore, my friends. That's the thing. Since I end up changing my diet, I'm feeling really good. I mean, no joke, I'm feeling really good. The last live I was here and I was feeling some pain. Now, my friends, I feel fresh. Man, now that I'm talking about something and everything, oh man, but this is my head playing games with me. But I'm feeling really, really good, my friend. Really good. As long as the hospital in the US takes your insurance, what do you mean? I have insurance. I show insurance do the job. So people saying, can the stone be dissolved with sonic waves? Here in Portugal, they don't do that. They do that for kidney stones, not for gallstones. My friends, but the thing is, I'm doing the diet, I'm eating well, I'm eating very well. I mean, 1 week, 2 weeks eating bad in America should be fine. Right? It's not like I was eating very well for weeks and weeks. So, you know what I mean? I feel like, don't get twisted. I'm gonna remove this stuff this year. But look, the thing is, it's August right now. I may be able to be operated, let's say, end of September. But I feel that's very close to my trip to America, my friends, in October. I think it's better to go without do this after coming from America. I love your accent. Thank you so much, my friend. Wait, but anyone watching ever had it's the travel insurance, yes. No, travel insurance covers everything in terms of healthcare in America. You pay like trying to make a quick conversion. You pay like $70 let's say $100. I think that's more fair. $100 per 14 days. 14 days, $100. In this case, $200 for me and for my wife. Surgery first. I would... Man, I was excited to tell you guys this. You guys think I cannot handle the American food with the gallstone? Oh my god, everyone is saying have it first. Damn it. Okay, my friends, bad idea what I said. Everyone is saying bad idea. Maybe it's a bad idea. Now okay. Now I'm feeling bad. My friends, leave a like at least if you are enjoying the live. That would make me feel a bit better. So is a really bad idea. I may lie to you, my friends. I may say I ended up removing and I didn't, and I go still. No, but surgery first, my friend. André, what are you talking about? That's dumb. You should ask a doctor. It's not a big deal, the surgery. Do it. You will not have a good time if you are feeling pain from American foods. We have a lot of fatty foods. Fatty foods are everywhere. André, are you going to move to the United States? No, moving, no. At least I don't think so yet. But visiting, yes. It's a bad idea. Get it out. Doctor, do your job. What does Sara say? Sara say do it right now also. But I was thinking, I do it. You know the thing, my friends. I was thinking, I go to America, I do it after. Then I think, okay, now I can do it. No, it's not about the money actually here. It's actually about trying to plan everything. And it would be easier for me if I could do it after. Listen to Sara. Sara is right. No. What does Elizabeth say? You know what? This is a difficult situation. I guess we have to talk with Elizabeth there. Give me a second. Take the sound. Hello. Hey. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing? Look, actually, I know you are fine. The thing is, I have a gallstone. It's huge. It's like 2 centimeters. I know that's crazy. And I'm thinking going to America in 2 months from now, more or less, let's say. I was thinking about doing the surgery after my trip to America. Is this a bad idea?
Andre, please look into chunkapalooza.
It's definitely something
It
to
dissolves
consider
these stones
carefully
without
if your
surgery.
gallstone is large and potentially causing you discomfort or might cause complications. It might be a good idea to talk to your doctor about the best timing. Traveling with a large gallstone could be uncomfortable if it flares though. So it might be worth considering having it taken care of before your trip just to be on the safe side. But definitely chat with your doctor to figure out what's best for you.
Okay, but I was thinking about not eating anything special. I was thinking about eating brisket, American barbecue overall, mac and cheese. I was thinking about biscuits and gravy. I was thinking about, maybe gumbo. Also, I was thinking about a lot of hot dogs, a lot of different type of pizzas, a lot of fast food chains in America. Is that really bad for my gallbladder?
Those foods do sound delicious, but they can sometimes be a bit rich or fatty.
Goodbye. I think I can go, my friend. I think I can go. I think Elizabeth said I can go. Okay, wait, let me go to that donation. I guess I should remove it, right? Damn it. Oh, man. So what is the last donation? Sorry. André, please look into Chanca Piedra. It dissolves these stones without surgery. You know what, my friend? I would, first of all, thank you so much. But normally I would say, no, what? But I mean, does not hurt to see. Chanca Piedra. Mi hermano, lo vamos a mirar ahora. Chanca Pedra. Oh my god, I think this is some type of cannabis. What the hell are you? My friend, what? What is this? I have to smoke this or what? Yo, my friends, is this some type of cannabis? I don't like. Oh my. Chanca Pedra. Quebra pé. Oh, the name is. Actually, translating this to English is break stone. Chanca Pedra. Piedra is stone and Chanca is breaking, basically. Anyone knows this? You know what? I'm gonna save the link. Just in case. It's a Texas size gallstone. Everything is bigger in Texas. Right. And I have a 2 centimeters. Everything is bigger in Portugal. Even the stones. Damn it. That's not good. You, sir, will be a new European when that gallstone is gone. Yeah, I believe it. Say it, my friend. And thank you again.
If you come to Central Texas, please go to Georgetown, Texas to try Monument Cafe, suburb of Austin. This is the best bathrooms and best biscuits and gravy. Only 20 minutes from Austin.
Okay, I'm gonna save that name. Actually, I'm gonna search this just to have it, save it here. Monument Cafe. Okay. Oh my god, it looks incredible. Holy... Wait. Is this it? Monument Cafe, Austin, right? Oh yeah, it is. Oh my... Yeah, we may have to check this one, my friend. We may have to check this one. What the... I mean, in America. So this is not that good for my gallstone, right? Maybe the American power can save me. Yo. Say it, my friend.
Whether or not your gallstone can be dissolved depends upon what it is made of. Ask your doctor.
I think... actually, I don't know, but I think they end up mentioning that my stone is made of cholesterol. Going to Texas, yes, my friend. I think... See, my friends, I actually have to talk with all of you. You guys told me that cholesterol is fake. Now my doctor told me that my gallstone is made of cholesterol. How is cholesterol fake now? Made me a stone. It's a rock. My doctor told me, André, it's a rock. There is no way to put it. New York. No, I'm going to skip Florida, by the way, Tracy, if you are not aware. This year I'm going to New York and Texas. It will be a bit more short than I thought. His stone is 90% Portuguese butter. The thing is, it could be. But so, someone told me, André, do you think this is the American food that made the stone? My doctor told me that since my stone is so big, I have this stone for if he had to guess, at least 10 years already. At least 10 years. Of course, now is the moment that is creating me some pain. But he said this is such big stone that this is years on the making, you know. Maybe you guys end up accelerating. We have bad and good cholesterol. No, I did some tests. My cholesterol is not even that high, but my bad cholesterol is. You know what I'm saying? I have to fix that. So I'm working. I'm actually eating very healthy in the last couple of days, my friends, and I feel much better. The brain is cholesterol. That's why my cholesterol is high. It's a lot. My friends, are we feeling well? This is important. Number 7, this is the vibe check. Number 7, if we are having a good time. I know we didn't react to anything, but I'm having an amazing time. I hope you guys are also with me on this one. That said, I actually have a video that I would love to show to you, but I don't think you guys care about this. Maybe you guys care. Okay, you guys will decide if we see this video.
Guy.
Okay. Don't ask me about this anime thing. I don't know what is going on here. I think right now people call this type of stuff VTubers. It's a bit new to me. Maybe it's amazing. But the title of this video is something that has been concerning me. I'm not even joking. Says, the UN demands censorship of the internet. We need to take global action. My friends, you guys may not be aware, but and I even thought this was fake or was some type of conspiracy theory. But internet in Europe will become crazy regulated. Do you guys want to see this video? Maybe this is not interesting for you. I can watch this alone. So you guys decide. Number 1, if you should take a look at this. Number 2, if not, I'm gonna look right now in the chat. But that said, my friends, even if you don't care about this, just Google this one time because it's kind of crazy. And I feel like a lot of people are not aware of this. Ooh, a lot of number 1s and a lot of number 2s.
They finished the 50 States in 50 Days series.
My friend, I actually end up reacting to one that should be live soon. But we may actually episode today. We shall see. Okay, let's play it. It will be fast.
Welcome back, guys. Hope you've been having a great weekend. Unfortunately, though, we've got a number of very disturbing updates to go over in this video regarding the ongoing situation with various...
Sorry, I forgot to make the intro. What the hell is going on with me today, my friends? Oh, I guess it's the stone.
Well...
Okay. My friends, today is the day. We are going to react to something that has been concerning me a lot. Internet in Europe is about to get regulated like crazy, and I don't know how I feel about this because I can see some things being positive, but others not at all. So we're going to this. Don't forget to leave a like now. My friends, I cut this part. Say you make my day. Now, my friends, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Okay, you guys saw it's just one person, but it does not matter. You make my day. My friends, link for the original video below, and let's play it.
Welcome back, guys. Hope you've been having a great weekend. Unfortunately, though, we've got a number of very disturbing updates to go over in this video regarding the ongoing situation with various governments.
Okay, there is one thing that is bugging me right now. This is a boy. I mean, the guy speaking sounds like a boy, but the anime thing does not match the voice.
Trying to invade your privacy, censor you, change the internet for the worse. You know, all the sort of stuff we've been talking about for about the last week now, as it's still getting worse, unfortunately. Now, I've got this wonderful little graphic here on screen from the account Skybytes, or excuse me, SK Bytes. And this is just like a quick prologue of the stuff that's been going on leading up to this as a very, very brief recap. Then we'll get into all the new stuff, and I'll show you that in no specific order. I've got like 8 different things that, as mentioned, are all very disturbing. So before we get into that, let's just read this really quick. The graphic says, George Orwell was right, it's happening. Legal speech is now, quote unquote, harmful. Platforms forced to censor you or face ruin. Age checks equal surveillance and digital ID. Privacy crushed. Dissent deleted. They're not banning ideas outright. They're programming the machines to erase them silently. The government has handed itself the power to police thought. This is no longer democracy. It's a digital dictatorship.
You know, my friends, now let's be serious on this topic. This is actually kind of scary because if you look at a lot of... in Portugal, there is a couple of cases, but nothing that bad. But in a lot of countries, right now in Europe, they are arresting people for Facebook posts. That's completely nuts.
And yeah, there is a little typo there, but hey, it's a nice graphic. So let's start with this clip that I saw.
Oh no, this guy is Portuguese. Oh my God. Oh, António Guterres. This guy was the Prime Minister of Portugal for, I would say, 5 years, maybe 6. Oh no.
Posted by the account Skeletor Explain, showing this member of the UN, Antonio Guterres, or however you say that.
Guterres, yeah.
Obviously, as you can see, the quality's pretty low, but what's important is what he's saying. So let's play this 30-second clip.
Okay, 1 second, my friend.
Do
Empire
you
say
agree
it.
with Asmongold that the mustache guy is rising again in Europe? He says things are getting bad and it will come back. I am concerned. What do you think?
So, I actually saw a reel about that. A reel, in Instagram is a reel about him saying that. I think Asmongold sometimes have a bit of a crazy text. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I mean, he tries to cover so many topics that it's difficult to. But that's beside the point. The thing is, he's not totally incorrect saying that Europe is shifting very fast, in the sense that Europe in the last 10 years, I would say, even if the left will say this is fake, but the reality is in the last 10 years, Europe have been leaning quite left, you know, and things are changing really fast. And I think the main topic is illegal immigration, or even immigration, to be honest with you, is radicalizing a lot of people. If you do a quick research, you'll see that the right, some people call far right, in a lot of countries are actually, you know, going crazy. Going crazy in the sense that they went from a lot of parties in the last, let's say, 5 years, went from 1% to being the favorite to win the next election. This is actually happening in Europe. I think in the UK, this is happening right now. I think let's say far right, even though we also have to be careful because people sometimes when it's right, they always say it's far right. But I'm not speaking for the UK because I don't know what is going there that well. But I believe they are favorites to win the next election. Of course, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. But basically here, my friends, the main topic right now, and if other people tell you different, they are lying. The main topic right now is around that is radicalizing people is immigration.
Yeah, this is quite an interesting clip. Let's take a look.
Digital platforms are being misused to subvert science and spread disinformation and hate to billions of people. This clear and present global threat demands clear and coordinated global action. Our policy brief on information integrity on digital platforms puts forward a framework for a concerned international response.
No, it's kind of funny because I remember this guy being the Prime Minister of Portugal. André, from 0 to 10, how good was this guy as a Prime Minister? From 0 to 10? 0. It was awful, my friends. It's kind of crazy that this guy is right now have such an important... makes me think that politics is a really shady business, my friends, because this guy had some scandals, ended up leaving the country in a really bad shape, and now is making decisions for Europe. Makes sense? Does not make sense at all. And look, I try to be patriotic. If my Portuguese fella right here was doing even an okay job, I would defend him. But what the hell is this take?
Puts forward a framework for a concerned international response.
And they are the ones that define what you should say.
So we've got this member of the UN using this rhetoric to try and justify what these various governments seem to be doing to the internet, saying, once again, digital platforms are being misused to subvert science and spread disinformation and hate.
I mean, to subvert science. But the thing is, honestly, hot take here. I actually believe COVID was a major change also in the world, in the sense that, of course it was, but what I meant to say is in terms of also radicalizing people. Because we end up trusting science, but science also end up failing a lot of times. And that's normal, to be honest, because science is an amazing thing. But sometimes the worst enemies of science is this type of politicians that they say, follow the science without critical thinking. And I even think science does not want that. And of course, this makes science look bad when science fails. Like with COVID, that ended up happening. I mean, at one point they said the masks work, then there is studies that show they don't work. Don't want to go into that, of course. I end up following everything that they told me. You guys can call me a sheep, to be fair. But now looking back, of course, there was a lot of things that end up being, that had that label. Science says this. And end up not working that well. Like I said, it's normal. It was a very difficult time. But these type of people, they are the worst. Because they really criticize you to have critical thinking, you know.
All rhetoric, as mentioned, that they're just trying to use to censor free speech, invade your privacy.
Wait, what, Justin?
Was that a Russian accent? Embarrassed smiley face emoji.
Wait, do you guys think my fellow here, Antonio Guterres, have a Russian accent?
Privacy,
Thank
police, whatever they deem as quote-unquote wrong think. You know, I don't need to sit here explaining it. You guys surely understand all of this. And who exactly is this guy, Antonio Guterres?
Oh, no.
Well, first paragraph of Wikipedia is I'll be reading on this guy, but this says, Portuguese politician and diplomat who is serving as the 9th and current Secretary General of the United Nations since 2017. A member of the Portuguese Socialist Party, Guterres served as the Prime Minister of Portugal from 1995 to 2002. This tweet from Samantha Smith goes on to detail with a video clip we're going to watch how she was approached by UK's elite police squad.
I just want to say that not all Portuguese people are the same.
That we mentioned the other day when we read this article, which I'll just read the headline of now, the one that said elite police squad to monitor anti-migrant posts on social media. And you can reasonably presume this is the exact sort of quote-unquote hateful speech that Mr. Guterres was referring to in that UN speech in the clip that we watched a moment ago. How dare you criticize these policies? You're not allowed to do that. You might get a knock on your door. And No, I'm not kidding. That seems to be what happened to Samantha. As she says, I went on TV to discuss Pakistani grooming gangs in my labor-run hometown of Telford. The next day, officers banged on my door, wanting to shut me up for exposing them. With the Online Safety Act now in force.
So, not sure if you guys are aware, but right now, I was watching this on the news actually. Right now, there is a lot of riots I believe, in England, but I'm not totally sure if across the entire UK. But at least in England, there is a lot of riots right now.
No one.
Not related with this, at least I don't think so. It's more about immigration, but Europe is a bit of a mess right now.
Is safe. If it happened to me, it can happen to anyone.
I was on your show last Monday, same time practically. I came off, there was a fantastic response from the public. I was really, my heart was warmed by the support and outreach that I received from those that either didn't know what had been going on in Telford for decades. Up to 1,000 girls had been reported to have been abused by grooming gangs since the 1980s, or those that had no idea that it could potentially still be going on, and the scale of police, council and social services failings. I went back home, I went back to Telford, and the next day around lunchtime 2 police officers banged on my door demanding that I speak to them about my interview.
Really? So the police who have done nothing for the entire 3rd millennium to date suddenly were roused to activity by you going on television.
Yeah, they told me that they had gone round to all of the addresses they had on file for me. They had gone to my previous home addresses, the different accommodations that I'd stayed at looking for me, and eventually they located me. They hunted me down, they tracked me, banged on my door. Not too different to when they're knocking on the door of a perpetrator, of a potential criminal. I was on FaceTime to my friend at the time, who said to me afterwards, I genuinely thought you were going to get arrested from the way that they were talking to you.
You would think that they would be protecting people who would be trying to expose these grooming gangs, right? Like, you would think the police should want to protect the people exposing them and go after them. But in some sort of...
Say it, my friend.
If ChatGPT 5 is 100x more powerful next week, would it disrupt politics? If so, it will come next week, so we should be prepared.
I think what people say is if AI gets if AI becomes much better than it is right now, 100 times is even difficult to imagine. But that's the case. I think... what about, some fake videos going around about Putin or Trump saying something, but then we'll not be sure if those videos are real or not? That could be really messy.
Twisted world, apparently.
How would it disrupt politics? I think, honestly, I think video format could be really crazy.
They're trying to silence the people speaking out about that stuff.
They told me that, quote unquote, when you go on GB News and talk about grooming gangs in Telford, it's our duty to follow up with you.
That's not actually true, is it?
No.
So the police are, among other things, lying to you.
It's funny, I said to them at the time, it was funny that they did absolutely nothing to bring my accusers to justice, but when I went on national TV, my abusers to justice, but when I went on national TV and talked about the industrial scale of their failings and their inaction in bringing to justice the perpetrators of vile sex crimes in Telford, that they are suddenly spurred into action to come and knock on my door and intimidate me into silence.
It's pretty pathetic, these big butch coppers being so insecure that you going on TV and criticizing them can drive them into action that they otherwise haven't taken for decades. Do you know who actually ordered up this, I guess raid is the word for it?
I have absolutely no idea. I know that it was two police officers from the CSE team that knocked on my door. They said they had been working for the force for a year and 6 months respectively, and they were, quote unquote, trying to make a difference. I don't...
No way. As if it wasn't bad enough. I mean, that's just silly. I mean, I'm just I can't believe that. Oh, we're trying to make a difference here. How dare you speak against this stuff? You're not helping anyone. We're the ones trying to make a difference. You got to be kidding me, dude.
I don't know what difference they were making.
You know what, my friends? I love the First Amendment in America because this type of stuff would never happen in the US.
By going after a victim rather than the perpetrators, those that have been systematically abusing, grooming, and passing girls round, like, you know, like
Well,
for decades.
Absolutely insane. Of course, there is so much that could be said about that. It is just vastly disturbing, and my apologies for having to cut some of that. You probably saw the disclaimers I put on screen for very brief portions of that clip. She, as mentioned, did go into further detail about these disgusting crimes.
So just before we finish the video, the thing about hate speech is, I also think about that a lot because sometimes let's be real, there is awful stuff on internet and stuff that people should never see. That's my perspective. But that said, some things are obvious. I would say things related with violence for children and stuff. I think is kind of obvious. But there is a lot of hate speech that the line. I think we should be the ones that decide that, not other people deciding for us. Look, don't take this the wrong way. I'm a religious person. Jesus Christ is very important to me as a Christian, of course. But I see people, making fun of Christianity a lot. I mean, if you guys saw the Olympics, you guys saw what ended up happening there. And look, honestly, I'm okay with that. Does not change my beliefs. I think it's silly, but look, free speech, right? The thing about this is, I don't think we play a fair game here, in the sense that when I see people criticizing other religions, that, by the way, when they criticize mocking them, I also think it's stupid. But when I see that, there is basically different weights, Christianity, again, maybe you disagree with me, that's fine. It's okay to make fun. But when it comes to, and even to a different level, I guess you can go in terms of race and stuff like that. So this hate speech line, for someone could be there, for other people is there. And it's very difficult to navigate, my friends.
And yeah,
that's why, in a weird way, everyone should say whatever they want,
Mentioned did go into further detail about these disgusting crimes. And yeah, just think of the worst possible stuff that can happen to women and children. And that's sort of stuff that she's talking about that they apparently don't want her talking about. And that takes us to the next part of the video. In the UK, the Office of Communications is getting more and more desperate, it seems. This account right here, Alex Armstrong, saying exposed.
Two-tier system,
Ofcom, Office of Communications, are paying influencers to spread propaganda about the Online Safety Act in the UK. Orwell's 1984 isn't just here, it's in full motion. Thank you to Dr. Hoenderkamp for bringing this to my attention. And I gotta say, before I can even read this, if you're an influencer accepting this money and doing this, I mean, just...
Wait, sorry, but they really pay influencers to push this?
Pathetic beyond words, really. So, goes on to say, paid advertisement. It shows this Instagram account here. It reads, as of the 25th of July, anyone trying to access adult content online will have to prove they are over 18. This is not to ruin anyone's fun, but it's about time that children are protected online. There is an enormous amount of content out there, but some of it is content that is made for adults and not children. This is just the start of trying to make the internet a safer place, and this arrow, which does cut off some of the text there.
Wait, but isn't this actually, in certain states in America, this is also a thing? I remember reading about this, actually.
But the arrow points to, as you can see, this being an advertisement. So, yeah, I mean, if this is all true, this is not a doctored screenshot, which, I mean, I don't think...
No, my friend, you may not like this guy, that's fine. But I'm not listening to this for the first time because on this video, this has been a thing that people have been talking here for a long time.
It is, but, as a disclaimer, I will say, assuming this is all true, I mean, how pathetic, man. I couldn't imagine the sort of person that would take money to promote this nonsense, to stand up for this corruption and to gaslight your own followers about it.
I mean, people do everything for money, you know. So the thing that least surprises me. Surprises me more that the media. I mean, but even that does not surprise me, that the media is not covering this that much.
To take the money and push this on your followers to try and spread the agenda of these corrupt politicians. I mean, I don't know how someone could possibly ever be okay with that. And it goes without saying, of course, but yeah, doing it for free would be bad too. Yeah, it's just all around, as mentioned, a really pathetic thing. Then I also saw this tweet about the Labour government in Australia and this app called Signal app, which is apparently a very popular messaging app in Australia. I've never heard of it before. If this is like popular around the world, I guess I'm just out of the loop. But
no
the tweet
idea.
reads from Aus Integrity. Breaking, Labour government demands backdoors into encrypted messaging apps. Whittaker, Signal app's president, said they would exit Australia before giving access. The quote being, "Our commitment to end-to-end encryption, maintaining robust, technically guaranteed privacy for everyone who uses Signal."
Damn, it's kind of crazy. The governments right now across the world really don't care about privacy at all.
Never wavers. And so the text here in the article says, Signal boss warns Apple exit Australia if forced to hand over users' encrypted messages. So I'll admit, I don't think I fully understand this one, but to my understanding, I don't think Signal currently holds decryption keys. So hypothetically, if the government were to demand like chat logs from their app, they wouldn't be able to hand them over.
We are doing fine, America. I mean, comparing with this much, yeah, you guys are doing great.
And this would mean that the government wants them to redesign the app in a way where they create this backdoor access that they would then give the Australian government, to which Signal believes would threaten their global security model, and saying they'd rather leave Australia than do such a thing. Unless I have this completely mistaken, which I might. And lastly, we've also got some news over in the US. This article from torrentfreak.com saying US senators introduced new pirate site blocking bill, Blockbeard. Now, it's actually a very wordy article, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I will go over, for about a minute or so, what I find to be some of the highlight areas. Earlier this year, US Rep. Zoe Lofgren introduced a new pirate site blocking bill titled the Foreign Anti-Digital Piracy Act, FADPA. This week, a similar proposal was introduced by Senators Tillis, Coons, Blackburn, and Schiff. The bipartisan bill titled Block Bad Electronic Art and Recording Distributors, Blockbeard, aims to introduce a legal mechanism for rights holders to request site blocking orders. The site blocking proposal seeks to amend U.S. copyright law, enabling rights holders to request federal courts to designate online locations as a foreign digital piracy site, quote unquote. If that succeeds, courts can subsequently order U.S. service providers to block access to these sites.
I actually believe this is already a bill in Europe.
Pirate site designation would be dependent on rights holders showing that they are harmed by a site's activities, that reasonable efforts have been made to notify the site's operator, and that a reasonable investigation confirms the operator is not located within the U.S.
Yo, my friends, real talk, the VPN business will explode if this type of stuff keeps happening.
Additionally, rights holders must show that the site is primarily designed for piracy, has limited commercial purpose, or is intentionally marketed by its operator to promote copyright infringing activities. If the court classifies a website as a foreign pirate site, rights holders can go back to court to request a blocking order. At this stage, the court will determine whether it is technically and practically feasible for ISPs to block the site and consider any potential harm to the public interest. The granted orders would stay in place for a year with the option to extend if necessary. If blocked sites switch to new locations, the court can also amend blocking orders to include new IP addresses and domain names. So yeah, Blockbeard and FADPA do seem to be very similar, mainly differing in the whole DNS resolver part of the proposals and the judicial process that they are also...
My friends, you guys are talking about this type of bills, but there is one that they really want to abolish, physical money in Europe. They want to keep everything digital.
Proposing.
I mean, you guys know what that means, right? They can track everything.
I could have phrased that better, but yeah. And that's the final thing I wanted to go over in this video, so I'll leave it there. As always, thank you for tuning in.
Okay, my friends, thank you. I mean, we are not done, by the way, but this was an interesting video. I really believe it's a topic that should be more covered because there is a lot of laws right now getting passed in Europe that the only thing I honestly see, even if they have good intentions, but good intentions, a lot of people have good intentions, right? They will make people's life worse. I really believe that.
G'day guys, welcome to
Wait, we have a video to watch. Or Australian friends, because I want to see this one. They went to Virginia. Beautiful America. Invest in ammo. My friend, I don't have guns. They are illegal. Say it, my friend.
Good night, André. Great program, as always.
Thank you.
Take care of your health.
I will. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate all the support. So, my friends, let's play this one. Let's do the introduction. Don't forget to say you make my day. And let's go into this. Australians explore Virginia. My friends, I'm so excited for this one. This is my favorite Australian couple. And yes, you are seeing a lot of beautiful people right there, because we are live. We go live every Sunday, so don't forget to watch my lives. That said, Empire gone. Thank you so much, but you end up destroying my presentation, my intro.
May I say, Sara is W. Those videos last week were so good.
Oh,
we love you guys.
Thank you, Empire. We love you too. Thank you. Okay, introduction again. Australians explore Virginia. It's not West Virginia, it's Virginia. My friends, I'm so excited for this one. This is my favorite Australian couple. Feel free to show them some love. And yes, you are seeing a lot of beautiful people right there. All of them are beautiful. Yes, all of them are beautiful. We go live every Sunday, so you have to join one of the lives. That said, my friends, before I go into this, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. Actually, I forgot about what I was about to say. Let's see if they know. Oh, you make my day. Exactly, my friends. You make my day, so smash that like button, but even more important, subscribe. Actually, one thing, my friends. YouTube told me that my viewers don't activate the ring bell. They subscribe, but they forget that. So please do it also. Link for the original video below, and let's play it.
Virginia. We spent
Wait.
G'day guys, welcome to Virginia. We spent a peaceful night at a rest stop just off the highway.
Okay, quick question. Anyone watching live from Virginia, or anyone watching that have family or ever went to Virginia? If so, my friends, time to say it.
This morning, after grabbing some pamphlets, we have decided to visit historic Jamestown. It's where the Virginia Company established the original James Fort back in 1607, marking the first permanent English colony settlement. Welcome to historic Jamestown. As we begin our tour, remember
Jamestown. Okay.
that what you see today is the result of ongoing archaeological work and historical interpretation. Once again, the American the Beautiful Pass card, National Park Pass, is coming here.
You know what, my friends? You guys know I say beautiful America, but I was not aware that there is a pass with the name America the Beautiful. They should sponsor me, my friends. This would be the perfect sponsor to me, my friends. I just a card, but I would love to sponsor this, to promote this thing.
Jamestown Fort was...
Is this an expression in America? I say beautiful America, but America the Beautiful. This is really expression, right?
England's first successful colony in North America. The early years were brutal, marked by disease, starvation, and conflict with the Powhatan Confederacy. Captain John Smith's leadership and the introduction of tobacco cultivation by John Rolfe was pivotal in the colony's survival. So Pocahontas is not like the story of Pocahontas that we know.
Wait, the Disney thing, Pocahontas, is based in a real history, in a real story? Do you guys know this?
She did delegations for the Jamestown settlement and worked with, like John Smith and that. She was also kidnapped, taken into captivity, and transferred into Christianity. She even changed her name to Rebecca. She moved to England, which she then, a year later, became ill and died in England. It's very different to what we presumed and thought about Pocahontas. It may not even have any relation to the Disney Pocahontas that we were thinking of. But I guess they got
Damn, my friends, I had no idea about this, honestly.
the sort of storyline, I guess, somewhere from that. But yeah, kind of interesting.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, Pocahontas was a real person. Holy, okay. No, honestly, that shocks me.
I had no idea the connection.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to find out more about that today.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are
And I
replications.
feel like he's one of the most famous, children's type of movies ever, Pocahontas.
These are the 3 ships they used when they colonised here in Virginia.
Wait, someone said, yes, André, apparently one of her cousins is one of my ancestors? What? Okay, that's awesome.
So, first one only carried 52 people. The last one carried 21 people. Okay, and then the big one carried 71. There wasn't a whole lot of Englishmen on those ships.
Yep. 3 ships.
Okay, my friends, quick question here also. Virginia and West Virginia are similar states or not at all? Because I remember people saying me that they are very different, but they border each other, right? So can someone that knows both states tell me if they are really that different?
A total of 104 Englishmen.
That's not many.
No.
Lion King was a real
They started
story?
construction
Yeah,
of
right.
the fort and completed it by 1607.
Yeah, so 5 years it took them to build a fort here. Okay. Not bad. For 100 men.
Yeah.
Virginia and West Virginia do not like each other. Very different. Different.
The fort evolved from a basic wooden structure to a more fortified settlement, reflecting the growing needs and increasing stability of the colony.
Wait, they end up being the same state until Civil War? Damn, that's crazy interesting actually.
The museum's extensive collection and rich historical context meant there was so much to discover. It took a long time to explore it all. Digging up the site has taught us about how the first people lived, what problems they faced, and how they made it work, giving us a peek into the very beginning of American history. They got these plasterworks here. The little kid face, that's made from oyster shell.
Wow.
From 1680. Wow. 1519 this Bible's from.
What? Sorry?
1519 this Bible's from.
1519. Okay. Oh, that's crazy early, right?
Whoa. That's crazy.
Pretty old book.
Yep.
Well, my favourite thing so far
That may be the oldest Bible in America.
about this park, especially the nature side of things, is the smells.
Yep. Smells amazing.
The pine trees. Oh.
Yep.
Take it in.
Now we're going for a half a mile walk.
Okay. There's a good boardwalk coming up. Nice little walk.
Yeah. On a boardwalk because this whole area is just all marshlands.
Really?
Yep.
She's a beautiful
It
place.
wasn't the best place to pick to choose a
For a
settlement.
settlement. Yeah. True.
We're now.
So, my friends, quick question again. Do you guys study Native American history in school? For example, I assume you guys study the Civil War, the American Revolution. But would you say that Native American history is as important in school as the other two?
Are heading to the site where British America officially began. The first thing we saw was a tall spire, a monument to the Virginia Company. This monument exists to commemorate the Virginia Company's foundational role in establishing the first permanent English colony in North America.
So everything started here, basically.
So, something we just learned is there is a separate part to the national parks. It is a privately owned section. They do archaeology and stuff behind us. So we're going to actually go in through there. So this is where the fort is. This is where a few other buildings still remain from back in the day. So, which is all of this section. So there's a cafe, a few other bits and pieces. So $15 per person. We're going to pay that now and head on through.
Turns out we came at the right day. They're doing a presentation, like re-thing of...
Should we tell them or should we just let them see?
Maybe we should. We'll just wait. It doesn't happen until 7 p.m. tonight. So it looks like we're going to be staying around here for a while.
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's head in and rediscover the old Jamestown. So the $15 ticket each is actually good for 7 days. So if you don't cover it all today, you can come back another day. As we walk towards the fort, notice the memorial church. This church is built on the foundations of the original 17th century church and reflects the architectural style of the period. Now we're entering the fort itself.
Oh my god. You know what? Kinda remembers the Disney movie.
The reconstructed palisade.
Oh, she was beautiful. At least the statue seems like a beautiful woman.
Now we're entering the fort itself. The reconstructed palisades and buildings are based on archaeological evidence. The walls and structures help you visualize what the fort looked like in its early years.
Blacksmith shop and a bakery.
Multi-purpose room.
Oh, one and the same. Okay. I guess, hey, you've got a fire going, you might as well cook something. So, I get it. Look, there's a little hole in the back here.
Yeah.
It looks like it was mud.
Thatch.
Mud, yeah, mud and thatch. Yeah. Wood. Actually, that's like a bark roof.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. And it looks like there's a blacksmith in there. So we'll check him out very soon.
Pocahontas is a senator from Massachusetts. So there is a famous Pocahontas in America now with that name. That's a very, that's a very specific name to put someone.
There was two buildings. There was a building over here.
Yeah.
And there's this building here. They're the foundations.
They dug up remains of like cobblestone footings, and so they think that this was probably like a grand building for like the governor or something of Jamestown. So behind us, that building that we walked past before, there's an actual blacksmith in there working on something. So let's go check him out.
That is a joke? Why? The name is a joke? What is going on? There is a senator with the name Pocahontas. Why is this a joke?
Let's see what he's up to.
It's a lady, yeah, it's a lady, right?
The blacksmith was creating a nail. Part of their work is producing
a real blacksmith. Make me a sword.
materials to authentically maintain and repair the fort.
Okay, who the hell is Pocahontas? Now I'm a bit confused, my friends. So there is someone in America that you guys call Pocahontas, but is not the real Pocahontas? What?
How cool was that?
That was pretty cool.
He just made a nail.
She claimed to be Native American to get preferential school admission or something like that. Oh, I got it. So this is basically a lady, a very famous politician, right? That said that she was Native American and because of that, people joke is Pocahontas, but not,
Right in front of you.
Yeah.
But they use those nails to reinforce
Yeah,
around here.
It's pretty awesome that everything that they make either goes to donators
Yeah.
that support the park, or they use it for around the area to help.
Yeah.
build
So they're still using the
infrastructure.
old ways
Yeah.
instead of just buying physical made stuff.
Exactly. Excavations uncovered a kitchen housing 2 brick-faced bread ovens, part of a complex of buildings at the fort's centre.
They found bones and stuff from.
And dogs. Ugh.
Yeah. They ate horse back in the day, Stacey.
Oh no. There was also historical reports of cannibalism during the first settlement.
Oh my god, now I have to check this Pocahontas thing. Give me a second, my friends. I don't know if you guys are trolling me or there is actually someone with the name Pocahontas. Because some people are saying they are lying. Pocahontas... How the hell do you type Pocahontas? Pocahontas Senator. Let's see if this appears someone. Okay, not on the official government site. So is this lady, my friends? What are you guys talking? It's actually real. There is a lady with the name Pocahontas. Is this lady? Look at this. You put Pocahontas Senator. And this lady is everywhere. It's a cool name, I mean. See, my friends, okay. See, you guys sometimes troll a bit too much. You put Pocahontas Senator and that lady automatically appears. Okay, fine. I mean, it's a good way to pay respect,
Called it the starving time.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's where the 45 men that the blacksmith was just talking about that died before.
Elizabeth Warren is the nickname. What?
September.
Yeah, because
When they landed,
they didn't have food.
maybe they just started eating them.
Not the greatest of topics.
Yowza. Stuff gets real fast
Yeah.
when no one's got food. So we've got some more.
Burials.
Looks like this was the 1608 church. Which something we've found is they built churches before they built anything.
Yeah. They were very big on
Yep. Very big on building the church first before they build anything.
Wait, the nickname is Elizabeth Warren. Damn, they end up putting... Why not just Elizabeth? Oh, Elizabeth! Elizabeth, my friends! So okay. Oh, Elizabeth is the real name. Pocahontas is the nickname. She was known in school for that, okay.
So there's 1608 church, and there's some remains have been found buried beneath it, by the looks of it, down this end. That's where the crosses are.
Uh-huh.
They've been unearthed, but you still see the foundation. It still remains. Or the walls still somewhat remain from the church.
Oh, is that what this is in front?
Yep.
They're the remaining walls in
They're
front
the
of
remaining
the
walls.
church.
Yep.
Ah!
So these are where the bodies were found. There's some other bits and pieces.
Really buried under the church.
That's where the bodies were found.
So that's where the crosses are.
Yep.
Wow, this place is incredible, my friends.
I'm learning a lot of history here today.
Yeah, a lot of history.
And this is a representation of what they believed it would have looked like.
Yeah.
There's Pocahontas.
Let's walk through the church and to the next statue. Overlooking the James River, behind the church footings, stands a statue honouring Captain John Smith, a key figure in the establishment of Jamestown Fort. They have a structure to show how most buildings were constructed in the style known as mud and stud at James Fort. Main structural posts were seated directly in the ground without footings. We also had the incredible opportunity to learn from a Powhatan interpreter, who not only shared captivating stories and historical insights about the Powhatan Confederacy, but also demonstrated traditional crafts and tool-making techniques. It was a truly immersive experience, We even got to handle authentic cutting tools and feel the textures of clothing from that era, making us feel deeply connected to the past.
Oh, friends, Native Americans, in terms of religion, do we know what they end up believing? That there is some type of, because I would love to understand more about. At the end of the day, this is part of history of America. I mean, it's the beginnings.
Think I could send messages to people across these big waters, especially on a calm day? Think they'd know who was sending the
They are spiritual, okay. Maybe not religious, more spiritual, okay.
message? And no two shells have the same tone. Now, do you think I could send dots and dashes, or play a different tune and send messages without traveling over there? Absolutely could. These were quite common in the mid-Atlantic and further north, by the way.
Well, friends, why do you guys think this is something that I think a lot, and I don't have a great answer. But no matter, I mean, we are looking at Native Americans, of course, Christianity, Islam, but you look everywhere. People, even if you go really back, there was not exactly religions, but spirituality always have been a strong thing. But why do you guys think humans have this necessity to believe there is something more? You know, I guess we can make assumptions, but in other hand, it's kind of crazy that all nations end up feeling this.
Over its history, 4 churches have been built at the Jamestown fort site.
What I'm trying to say is, seems basically programmed, inside of us.
Archaeologists recently discovered the remains of an earlier church beneath the site of the current memorial church. This discovery has provided valuable insights into the religious and social life of the early Jamestown settlers. The findings include graves and artifacts that help paint a clearer picture of the challenges and beliefs of this early American community.
So this church was discovered in 1901.
Fear of death, to instill hope.
André, you should find a video of a powwow and watch native people dancing and drumming, etc.
Okay, thank you so much for the $5, my friend. I will take a look. Maybe not today, but I will take a look. Don't worry.
And this is what was remaining.
We found 2 other burials right here.
Yeah, excavation. Can't really say it.
Say it, my friend.
Are you interested in American urban legends? They are very interesting to me. Hope all is well, brother.
My friend, thank you so much. Urban legends is like Bigfoot, Jersey Devil or something like that. I watched the video about this. This was months ago. Kind of crazy, but we go into that topic soon. I feel like it's something that I actually love to react. But thank you. Mothman, I believe that's also a big thing.
Part of the old foundations.
So what, they just ripped it up and started doing it again?
Yep.
Because it was...
Start digging.
Yeah, because there was videos from January 1st, 2024 in the church showing them digging in here.
Yep. So,
Chupacabra.
here is the depiction
Wait, isn't Chupacabra Mexican? I thought Chupacabra was Mexican, actually.
of what it would have looked like.
I didn't even spot this before.
Yeah, baby. So this is what it looked like.
Okay, so basically on all 3 points, there was cannons.
Cannons, yeah.
And then you had the 2 big buildings here, the blacksmith building over there, the church, the barracks over here. Yeah, I'm starting to get an idea of grasp of this era. Well, from the 17th century. Ooh,
Really?
it's still active.
That's cool. Wow. pretty old. So it's from
17th century.
17th century, nuts. That's pretty astonishing.
Yep. Still got water down there. When no longer usable, wells were used as a place to put garbage.
Yeah. Okay, so they all turned them into garbage pits. They even have a cafe. Jailhouse Cafe.
Are they open?
No, it's closed. Bugger.
I really love the buildings in America, my friends. Look at this. I know this is specific from this region, but wow.
Had 15 minutes. They closed early. And then there's
This
also
couple
a
is amazing.
museum further up, an archaeological museum.
Everything's closing, isn't it?
But everything's closing because it's like almost 5.
Say it, my friend.
You should listen to the Native American flute. It's so peaceful.
Oh wow, that I could watch that. Yeah, thank you so much.
O'clock. We're having way too much fun with all the historians. Finally, don't miss the Archaearium. Beneath the floor is the original foundations of the first state building. This museum displays some of the most significant artifacts found at Jamestown, with detailed explanations of their historical context and importance.
So this picture is backwards. This is what you saw outside. This is what the size of our museum. This building would have been 3 stories tall, as large as our museum, clay shingles on the roof, all brick, and attached to old row houses from 25 years earlier.
Okay.
Wow.
So 23,000 square feet, they say.
No, I already understood that Lady Hawknan, that Elizabeth Warren nickname is Pocahontas because of she lied or something, right? No, but I thought it was a real person. I mean, she is a real person, of course, but I thought it was, someone with the name Pocahontas, because that was a possibility. People are making fun of me, but that was a possibility.
Big.
Quite an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Right? So Bacon's Rebellion throws hand grenades in the building, but then they rebuilt. 1698, after a lot of lobbying from what now is Williamsburg for us to move off in a strange, mysterious fire. They moved to Williamsburg and they had
She lied,
permission
yeah,
to take
she
the
lied.
bricks to reset. Farmers plowed this under and planted over. So folks, as you walk around, the yellow carpet shows you where the foundations continue.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, well, let's go see if we can find a ranger, go back to the RV, chill for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then
Come back for the special
come
event.
back for the special event at 7. So you got like 2 hours to burn.
Oh my God.
There's a beaver.
What is that? That's not a beaver.
That's a...
What is that?
Oh, it's a
Gopher?
gopher? I don't know what it is.
What is it?
What the hell is that?
What is
What
that?
is it?
It's a
Is it
groundhog?
No way. That's so cool.
Oh, that's a beaver. If that's a beaver, 100%. My friends, is that a beaver? Looks like the thing on Bucky's. It's a
Never
beaver.
seen one up close. You got to see a
We just got to see a groundhog
up close.
A groundhog. I thought that was a beaver.
up close.
There you go.
He was such a cute little guy.
Big too.
Huge.
What?
So taking a little stroll just on the national park side. Beautiful, like parkland here along the edge of the water.
Yeah.
We don't have long till the...
My friend, my friends, I have a stupid question, but I'm so curious. When was the last time you saw... I forgot the name. Oh my God. What's the animal you guys have in America that looks like a thief? A raccoon. When was the last time you saw a raccoon? I would love to see that animal.
thing starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've only got... Sorry, keep
Less
looking.
than half an hour.
We have 20 minutes, so we thought we'd go for a little stroll.
Man, wild nature is crazy.
Yeah, we made it to the Ambler house.
Yep.
Not bad. Built by the Ambler family in the 1750s.
Last night, every night? Never? Okay. So, they are not in all states, right? Trash pandas? It's so cute. Well, friends, if I was living in America, I would pick one, a baby one, and I would raise that like a cat.
What do you think?
Pretty impressive. I bet it had big, grand windows. Look at that.
You can get a basement even.
Americans hate raccoons, man. I don't understand. They are messy with the trash, right? But apart from that, they are good boys. Stupid question, maybe. People eat them. I mean, they move, so I assume some people might try.
Maybe.
The windows down below?
Yeah.
They are so cute, yeah.
It's fairly decent size. Okay, we have to head back.
Yep. Some little event is going to start. It only happens once a year, and we just happen to be here at the right time.
All these people that watch it be like, you just plan it. No, we literally planned that we're coming here yesterday.
Yep. We wing pretty much 95%. Everything is just winged.
On this trip it's been a little rough because
Probably 98%.
the only plan we really had was we had to be in Florida.
Raccoons eat chickens. Wait. They eat meat. Oh my god, even raccoons like fried chicken in America.
To get the roof
Like
done.
after a certain amount of weeks, and then this whole coming north from Florida has been improvised.
Yes.
And the only reason why is we are going to White House.
Yes.
I ain't feed raccoons crack when I was young.
We're going to Washington,
What?
D.C., which we're pretty excited
We have special tickets to the White House.
Yes.
The actual.
Say it, my friend.
If you visit Austin, the Oasis is the most beautiful restaurant and it has a raccoon that will come to steal your wallet. For real, I saw a video of that recently.
There
Most
is
beautiful
no way.
view and crazy raccoon.
What? You know a lot about Austin.
White House.
Yes, we had to get help from one of our friends that lives in the United States to score us some tickets. Everyone has arrived back at the Virginia Company Monument for the night's event to start. Actors in period attire portray key figures like Nathaniel Bacon and Governor William Berkeley, sharing their accounts of this.
Say it.
Raccoons are scavengers. They eat everything.
I guess, okay. They look cute, I mean, but I never had to deal with them.
Pivotal moment and the social and political.
I know a raccoon that rides motorcycles with its owner. Oh my god, America is such a wild place. Someone said that they feeds raccoons crack. The other one said that raccoons eat fried chicken. Now this guy is saying that they are driving in America. Not driving, but you guys get the point. What the...
Political struggles that shaped the Virginia colony.
Mr. Nathaniel Bacon was elected one of the two.
From 0 to 10, how smart are raccoons? They can be smarter than a dog, for example.
Burgesses from Henrico County. The governor having declared him previous a rebel. The people of Henrico, casting that aside, they elected him. And my friends in Stafford County, particular, Captain Brent and Colonel Mason, understanding that I held an interest in this business, for it had begun to unfold upon my plantation, insisted that I stand as a Burgess for Stafford. My principal residence, mind you, in my plantation to the north here in Northumberland County, I held no inclination to tamper in the precarious intrigues of government. My hands always busy with my own business. It was rumored.
Well, I'm paying attention to this, but I'm seeing you guys saying they are crazy smart.
Mr. Bacon, having recently been elected a Burgess, would arrive with an entourage, surely to convince the governor that he should rescind his damning accusation of him being a rebel. For he was now freely elected as a Burgess. Come along.
Damn,
The
this is
event
cool.
immerses you in a journey back in time as though you were there for the burning of Jamestown in 1676.
Surely must be a delight to someone. What is that you have?
Oh, the chicken! I'm
Friends, this noise is normal in America. Is this the cigadas or something?
sorry. You're so handsome, sir.
Most kind.
I'm not married. My adventure's up in the air. Free woman.
You were no
I
help.
don't know them next time.
You were no help at all here.
With controlled fires representing the burning of Jamestown as it occurred. The burning
My friends, right now you guys are debating in the chat. I'm paying attention. If Trump is smarter than a raccoon or a raccoon is smarter than Trump. My friends, relax.
of Jamestown tour goes for an hour and a half, walking through the colonial site and see the dramatic events unfold through eyewitnesses.
Pay attention to our history, my friends.
Yes, sir. May I speak to the people?
I grant you leave.
I've heard a lot of talk today about Master Bacon and his declaration for the people. I heard a lot of talk about unjust taxes,
Oh boy.
unjust magistrates, unjust Indians. It may not seem like it, but do you know that he was talking to me? Master Bacon
What?
offered me my freedom.
Free man,
He
right
made
there.
his declaration. I'm now going to make mine. As Mr. Matthews said, I am bound and owned by Colonel Swan, his plantation across the river there. Now, Master Swan may own that land, but who works that land? I do.
Ah, Jamestown, the little Sodom. It deserved to be burned to the ground as a show to all of how tyranny and licentiousness would meet its just rewards. Pray, where are my manners? My name is Sara Drummond, wife of William Drummond. Indeed, my husband was a follower of Sir William Berkeley. He was appointed by him governor of Carolina, but they soon had a falling out.
Visiting Jamestown Fort and seeing the
Oh, this was really cool, my friends. Wow. I wish you guys paid more attention because I really enjoyed the video.
reenactment of the burning really brought history to life. It's amazing to think about what happened here so long ago. We thoroughly enjoyed our visit today and hope everyone enjoyed coming along with us to see the first
Thank you, my
English
friends.
settlement. Thank you guys for watching, and if you liked our video,
Yo, they
please make
deserve
sure
more,
to hit
more
the subscribe
support.
button below so you don't miss out on our new videos.
Thank you, my friends. Well, this was awesome. Okay. My friends, I have good news. Give me a second. I have really, really good news. But I have a bad news. We don't end up reaching 600 likes. What a disaster. Normally, I want to go to 1,000. Today, I will be happy with 600. It should be fine, my friends. But I have really good news. Really, really good news.
There is
Wait, shut up, André. There is a new video. There is a new video, my friends. You guys have to check this one. Gonna pin the video on the top. Go there. Say that you guys came from André. Show some love. I guess I can spam my chat, right? Oh my god, at the end. Say it, my friend.
I emailed you a picture of my hometown park and all the flags.
I didn't saw it yet, I guess. But I will take a look. I mean, my friend, thank you so much. That's a crazy amount. Thank you so much. And I'm actually ending right now, so thank you so much. What can I say? You are crazy. Not the first time he does this. So, my friends, show him some heart emojis for him right now in the chat. Can I get some heart emojis? My friends, I will put heart emoji right there. Bam. Heart emoji. Another one. Where is it? Where is the heart emojis? Oh my god, no heart emojis. Here. Right. Spam them, my friends. But yeah, hit the like button, all the support. You guys have been amazing today. Go to this video. Say that you guys came from André. The guy have a Russian accent that is quite thick. I have to be honest with you. But show him some support. Thank you so much, my friends. I thought it was a great stream today, honestly. We had a lot of fun. And that's what matters the most. And thank you so much for everyone that ended up showing. But yeah, my friends, just gonna put the link one more time. Thank you so much. And everything for today. See you guys in the next one. Like I said, new video out. Link below. Link not below. Link on the top if you want to check that link. And now we have to thank you, my friend. But yeah. Thank you so much, my friends. Really appreciate all of you. See you guys Sunday again. Or see you guys in a couple of minutes because there is a new video. Bye, my friends.